Hey, you guys, got a little different video going on here today. I want to introduce you to my great friend Lisa and her new channel, Hot Baked Italian. Now, I know some of you guys probably, but show your spouses this. If this looks good, show your spouses and subscribe to her new channel. So, anyway, there she is. Be back in 7 seconds.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte giorno di torno girano.
Hi, welcome and thank you for joining Hot Baked Italian. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing today. If you do, please leave comments and share this with your friends. So today I'm going to bake an easy dish for you for dinner. It is a family-friendly, easy dish, especially great on those days when you have had a long day, rushing around, maybe even having to work a little bit late and you have to come home and throw a meal together. So this can be the perfect thing to do. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is start by getting the oven preheated to 400 degrees. So let's get that on. Okay. And then this recipe, which you will find the actual recipe below in the description, is for a large 13 by 9 pan. But my family size is not that large anymore, so I have modified it a little bit and I no longer use this large pan. Instead, I now use 2 smaller pans. One that we will eat tonight and one that I will put together and then put in the freezer so it's ready to go for a second night. So that makes it easy to have a pre-made meal ready to go. Alright, so the first thing I want to do with my pans is make sure that I spray them. I always spray all of my pans with everything. It always makes it so much easier to clean them, make sure nothing's sticking. So I always just use a canola spray or an oil spray. Get that ready to go. Okay, first thing we want to do is get a can of diced tomatoes. I use petite dice. It's that 14.5 ounce, I think, is size can. And we're just going to pour those in a bowl. Now I like petite dice because you can see they are small, small chopped. Some people who don't like really large tomato pieces. I also like to get in there and kind of mush them up a little bit more. Kind of break it down some more. So I'll do that for a little bit. Kind of helps just get the tomatoes a little bit smaller, not so chunky. All right. And again, the tomato brand is just any brand that you find that you like. It doesn't have to be anything specific. All right, see some tomato skin in there. I'll take that out. All right, once you get that broken down a little bit, if you choose to do that, you then take your favorite spaghetti sauce, jar spaghetti sauce, anything that you like, whatever you normally use, anything that you like the flavor of, it doesn't matter, and you go ahead and mix that right in there. Pour that in. And then just a cup of water. All right, and those are the ingredients right there. 3 ingredients to start off with. So let's get that all mixed in together. Anytime you're using jar sauce and you need to stretch it a little bit, make a little bit more out of it, it's always great to add that canned tomatoes, and it helps to make it a little more fresh. You can add a little more spice to it if you want to get it to a flavor that you like. All right, once we got that mixed, I'm going to take and ladle just a little bit on the bottom of my pan so it's covered. Now remember, I would actually be doing 2 pans of this size, so everything I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be sharing between the 2 pans. Okay. All right, so now this is just a bag of frozen ravioli. It's a 1-pound bag. Find it in the freezer section of your grocery store. This happens to just be the brand that I happen to buy. There's not really a preference that I have, so anything that you see that you like. I've used store brand before and it works. You can use the square or the round. And these are just the round ravioli. or cheese ravioli, excuse me. They're filled with cheese. And we're just going to layer those in the pan. The recipe asks for like 2 pounds of ravioli, so that'd actually be 2 bags. So the way I'm doing this then would be about a pound or 1 bag per container here. Alright, so I think I've got about half of it filled in, maybe a little more there. Okay. And then from there I'm going to take some mozzarella cheese. The recipe again asks for a cup, so I'm going to take about a half a cup and put a half a cup on the top of this. Use my other half a cup for my other pan. And if you want more cheese, you can put more cheese in there. And then I'm going to put some sauce across the top. Alright, and then I'm going to just repeat this and get the rest of the ravioli in here. Alright, so that is the 1 container of ravioli. Some more cheese across the top. Put a little more sauce. And there we go. We are ready to put it in the oven and bake. That easy and that quick. Now with the other pan, I would just take my other pan, put some foil on it, and put it in the freezer so that it'd be ready to go for my next meal. For this one now, we do need to wrap it or cover it in foil, put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Then after 30 minutes, we'll take the foil off and then cook it for another 10 minutes. And that's perfect timing because then that gives you a chance to set the table, make a salad, maybe make some garlic bread, and even get changed out of your work clothes and have that glass of wine while you're waiting for it to cook. So let's get this covered and in the oven, and then I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Okay, I think this looks ready. All right, so this is nice and hot and bubbling. A little trick though, if you are really full in your pan, if you were to put a cookie sheet on the tray underneath it, then this goes over. It'll help keep your oven a little cleaner, which I did not, so I'm gonna have to clean my oven now. I think I told you to do this for 10 minutes, so actually closer to 15 minutes. And check it after about 15 minutes, see if it's bubbling and looks hot. I did choose to go a little bit longer, depending upon your oven, on how hot it runs. So I did a few more minutes extra. Once that is out of your oven, you're going to take about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, sprinkle it across the top. I think I put a little more than 2 tablespoons because I do enjoy my Parmesan cheese. Let this rest for 10 minutes, which gives you enough time to toss your salad, get your drinks, and call everyone to the table for dinner, and you are ready to go. Manja, enjoy your meal. All right, this looks fantastic. Let's see how it came out. Delicious. A family best here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. Please leave comments, subscribe, share with your friends. Join me next time when I'm going to make some homemade Italian meatballs. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, now for the taste test. Let's see if she's as good as, well, I know she is, because she's cooked for me many times, and this hot-baked Italian woman can cook. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. You guys make this, get your spouse to make it. This is good stuff. Love you guys. Y'all take care in these times. Look for distractions. Share this with somebody that might like this meal, and subscribe. Love you. See you next time.